Well, we are back with our series, The Upside, on this Feel Good Friday, and we want to bring you to a special place. It's a ranch that's bringing children hope on horseback. It's a mission that started with one viral moment during one of our country's most volatile times. Black Lives Matter protests were erupting daily during the spring of 2020.
And it seems that people are more enraged by the destruction that happens than the loss of a life. So I said to myself, I'm going to give them something to look at.
That's when cameras captured 25-year-old Brianna Noble as she rode into a protest.
You have to remember this image. She nobly rode atop her horse to downtown Oakland.
And that image went viral.
So I've tried since then to drive all of that attention to the work that we do here in our communities.
As a child, Brianna loved horses, and growing up as a competitive show jumper, she says there were many unspoken hurdles for equestrians of color.
I remember being a little kid and wondering why, I couldn't fit my helmet on and I didn't have the same hair as people and all of those things. And, I'll never forget going to horse camp and, meeting people that had actually never even seen a black person.
Riding and caring for horses is also a costly barrier for kids in disadvantaged communities. Brianna worked as a vet tech to keep up with her expenses.
It definitely made me want to create a space that was more welcoming, where horses are what's paid attention to and not so much where you're from, how much money you make, or your skin color. We created this space here where we are not the minority. Our whole barn is filled with, every sort of color there is. So I'm really proud and excited to be able to change that scene.
Initially, Urban Cowgirl Ranch started as an 8-week riding program.
That became unsustainable very, very quickly. We had a wait list of over 1,000 people.
And many of the kids eager to visit were from the inner city, where just 15 miles are a world away from here.
Okay, come on in.
We have kids and adults out here that have never seen a chicken in their lives and never seen a horse in their lives outside of TV.
Let's see about your helmet, girlfriend.
The ranch quickly grew into a nonprofit foundation with several Oakland area community groups using the property and its animals as a living classroom. In addition to Abundant Beginnings, the ranch's permanent preschool.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Erica Lila is a mom of 3-year-old Zoe.
It's a baby chicken.
They're outside every single day, and just really being able to connect with the land, being able to connect with themselves, and really appreciating the beauty of California.
And for Brianna, the best teaching still comes straight from a horse's mouth.
Horses are amazing. They're very honest creatures. They tell you a lot. Most people just can't hear them.
Awesome. Yeah, good job. And whoa. We've got a kid down. You are not a real cowboy or cowgirl until you have fallen off of a horse.
I love working with kids.
High five.
I love working with community, and I love facilitating interactions between humans and animals. That's what I'm here and I'm meant to do.
To help offset the enormous cost of feeding all 20 horses and the many farm animals, the ranch now sustainably makes its own hydroponic feed, which churns out 700 pounds a day from this tiny shed. Brianna hopes that even a class, a day, or a week spent here will leave a child riding higher than they ever could have hoped.
It sparks an interest in the environment. It sparks an interest in the outdoors. So a big part of what we want to do here is showing them that there's a world outside of here. There's a world outside the city. There's jobs.
Exposure. It's all about exposure.
Cool.
So cool.
Brianna, thank you. The horses, by the way, at the ranch, they often take their own field trips to the city for community events. And Brianna says that the plan is to keep expanding the nonprofit programs to advocacy groups, therapy, and mental health providers, and schools for the arts.
It's cool, so cool to see it right outside Oakland, right outside San Francisco.
Yeah.
What a beautiful, beautiful thing. That's awesome.
Yeah.